everybody has been talking about Oriana ever since our famous African vlogger Woodmaya traveled to Oriana and did some interviews, some documentary about Oriana. And we all has learned, like, I am one of those people that actually through his video discovered that there is a country called Oriana inside South Africa. Some people will say it's a city. It's a country. If for the fact that they have their currency, have their flag, have, in fact, just living themselves, Afrikaners is a country. So in as much as it's a very controversial and sensitive topic, Africans doesn't want we don't want to talk about, but there are so many things that Africans need to learn from those people. Those people left their whole country, where we all the chapter they go. They left it to come to our own land in Africa, in South Africa, to construct their own dream country. To construct their own dream country. So there is a lot, is a call for wake up for all African countries. If those Oriana, in as much as from little, from 1, 2, 3, they started, before you know it, they are this populated that they are now. And with the huge, looking at the video, what they have been able to achieve for themselves, without the help of the Western world, without the help of US, then if they can do what they have been able to do now, then Africans can do it. So here I am today to share few things that Africans should actually learn from Oriana. Learn, even as much as in every good thing there is bad. Honestly. So in as much as we all felt this thing shouldn't be, because when the case is reversed, what they are doing, them being in African land, doing their own culture, and also not letting Africans, the black South Africans, to come to that property or live with them. If the case be reversed, we cannot do it. Africans cannot do it in Europe. They will never allow us to do it. Yes, let's keep that one aside and pick some few words about what those people has been able to. Number one, those people did not wait for the government to come and lend that financial aid to them. They were independent on their own. Really, they were independent on their own. They did not wait for the government to come and render some handout to them, some financial aid. Before you know it, they will now be a trade by barter, exchange of goods and services. They'll be telling you, okay, give us this, we'll borrow you this money, you give us this. No, they were using their own resources. They were independent on their own selves. Number two, these people are hardworking. In order for them to stand being independent on their own, they had to work. And they were working. They were working so hard to make sure that their dream country that they want is what they will stand out. That is where hard work relies. They were working so hard for it. Number two, these people were self-sufficient for themselves. They were self-sufficient for themselves. They weren't even looking for any other people. They just wanted them themselves. And Africans say they cannot do it. Number four, those people looked into the direction, the place that we Africans are running away from, agriculture. Foods that are being sold are being harvested in a year to year in South Africa. These people are major producers of it, food. So they look into that direction, that place that our people are always running away from. This is to tell you, say, Africa, we need to learn to go back to agriculture, cultivating and harvesting. There is profit in it. When a country is investing in agricultural sector, definitely they will not be hungry in the country. Definitely foodstuffs will not go on inflation. It will not be high cost, and there will not be scarcity of food in the country. So you people are there running away from agriculture. Why they see so many profit in it? These people are majorly dedicating their time, their energy, their finances in agriculture, and they are investing it so well. That is number 4 or 5, is realize that African is blessed as a country. The earlier you know that African is blessed, in terms of weather, African is blessed. In terms of resources, African is blessed. In terms of human beings, African is blessed. In terms of intellectual, African is blessed. If these people could actually leave their country and come to Africa to make use of the land, the soil, to use it to cultivate, and know that, realize that this, when they plant something that is actually going to germinate, and they will make good harvest out of it. That is to tell you that the soil, the land is blessed. African is blessed with resources, natural resources. So what else if Oriana can do it, stand on their own? Now, Oriana can actually stand up to say anything or do anything that they want to do. Reason being that they are not owing anybody, they are not depending on any country, on any Western world. You can actually hear it from them, from that video. If you haven't watched it from Wudumaya, go back and watch it. Like, what do they actually want as an Ariana? They said what they want is just for them to be recognized. So they don't need any finances. You can hear it when Trump was coming for them to return back as what again? As a refugee. They said no, they are going nowhere, because they already know that they have established themselves in South Africa. They have built themselves so well. They have had future. They have built their home, and their dream land, country, streets. And this is when a country God leaders are working one mind collectively. This is when collectively, because these people are working collectively, one mind, one body, unity, peace. This is when things are working well. So when they bring out some money and set up, this is the we plan what we need to do, what we need to do. Nobody will come and put asunder in it. Everybody will say, yes, this is what we are going to do. So Africans learn to be unite. Africans learn to, each country learn to be unite. Learn to stand collectively. And we can take this Africa. We must not depend on Western world. We cannot continue to be these people to be using us, using our puppet leaders and be suppressing us the more. If not, we are not going forward. Look at Oriana. If you see the city, it's very, very fine. It looks like Europe in South Africa. We can be independent. We can build and construct whatever we want to construct. Hospital, schools, with the resources we have. When we earn from it, we put in hard work. And when I talk about collectively, this collectively had to attach with love, peace, and unity in it in order for us to achieve it. No backbiting, no corruption, no money laundering, no corruption, no selfishness. This is the only way that Orianas were able to do all those things. And that is why sometimes I don't blame them, because they don't want us to come in. They don't want those black South Africans to come in. Because if people come in, the peace that they have now, the unity, the less corruption, you can hear him say, if you keep phone here. In that video, he used an reference of, if you keep something here, if you go back and come back, you will meet it there. That is where there is no corruption, there is no thief. So we can learn from those people. Learn to be independent, self-sufficient, hard work, determination. Collectively, we can do all those things. Use our resources. Not every time all our leaders are running to Western world to go borrow body, people are borrowing, and we cannot use our resources. Create goals. These people have so many machines that they are using to work, to do their farming. They have all those machines, they imported them from Europe. So we can actually bring all the whole companies that we need, the tools that we need in order to have work get done in Africa. We can buy them, import them in Africa, refine our own stuffs instead of carrying them run to Western world. These are the tips. These are the few stuffs that I understand that is working for those people. And they are determined to make sure that their dream country is built. That is another thing. They are determined. They don't want any other thing. Any other thing is a distraction. So because they are determined to see that their dream country is built, they are working towards it tirelessly. So if we Africans dream, we can achieve it collectively with our resources that we have. We can do it. It's doable. African leaders is doable. With the resources we have, it's doable. People should live less corruption, less. In French, it says it's less. That means live. Live jello fries. Jello, see? And their schools is not based on theory. That is another thing that Africans need to learn from. Especially Nigeria, my country. Schools are not only always on theories. Practical matters. Practical matters is very, very important to include practical in our curriculum. That way people can know that this thing you study for, you actually are doing it. You can do it. Anyway, guys, let me know more what you think, and more idea of what you think African can learn from Oriana as a country and develop themselves. And I'll share see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like this video and stay subscribed to the channel. Remember, my name is Mary Queen. Ciao, guys.